Good morning and welcome to the moment. Um, it's a really interesting subject, and it's again, another way of examining your own position at the moment of this being here. So you're not relying on past information, and you're not thinking about what the outcome is going to be. It is not through instinct, it is just through an acceptance of being here. So whatever you are doing right now, you're accepting that whatever is going to take place, you have no idea. And you have no expectation. And there is actually no experience. There is just a sensation of something speaking. And this is truth. But when we go outside into the world, it's not experienced as truth because no one thinks or behaves or acts. No mind can rely on that just being. There are plans, order, structure. And that's why meditation is not about a person making up a meditation from the past and you following it in the present moment. The meditation is the present moment. The meditation is whatever is taking place in the present moment without that active mind, that active thinking, that pulling away into future and past. And the mind, the you that really wants to examine or inquire about what is taking place in your real true state, gets infuriated and frustrated with a mind that keeps coming in with little distractions, phone rings. Oh, I'm off. Oh, haircut last week. So meditation is not about practicing a way of organizing. I'm going to sit for 7 minutes and I'm going to do everything in my possible to stop this mind and thought pattern coming in, and I will succeed. Because I will succeed. This rogue is called in. The minute you say I will succeed, oh, I'm in. Right. What are we doing? What is it? What's the plan? What's the structure? And you will react to this. You will respond. Well, what I've planned is, and you'll find yourself repeating it again. And you think there's only you. And it's your mind coming in various fashions and ways. And together now, we will do it. But you don't say we will do it. Ego mind says we will do it because ego mind is now in. I'm in. Right, together. The meditation is about just watching the present moment. Whatever takes place in the present moment. It matters not about time. It matters not about what takes place. What matters is I'm not going to examine it. I'm not going to keep it. I'm not going to attach to it. I'm not going to tell my neighbor about what just took place. I'm not going to write a book. I'm not going to be drawn into a fake enlightenment. I'm not experiencing. I am not even here. I am a witness at the back of the room, witnessing everything that is taking place, with no knowledge, no attachment, no association, no conditioned learning, no ideas, no concepts, no trying to make something of it. You see, it sounds so complicated. But what it is, it's like switching the light off. And you, mind, I can't do it. You see, that's not you that's speaking. I can't do it. That's this mind that has not been invited in. I can't get in. Let me in. Please, let me in. How can I help you? How can we be enlightened? How can we be enlightened? No, ego mind does not understand what enlightenment is. It's never experienced it. It knows the words. It made up the words. Ego mind made up every word, every thought of negativity, every thought of you being separate, every thought of you dying and being born is a thought made up by ego mind. Ego mind never experiences anything other than what it creates. So when dying takes place, the only thing that experiences dying is ego mind, because otherwise nothing happens. In meditation, nothing happens. And that's frightening, you see. That's not frightening for you, because you're already that nothing that happens. That's ego mind coming in to warn you. What if nothing happens? What if you disappear? What if you fall into the abyss? What if you die? Ego mind is looking at itself in the mirror, talking about itself, because ego mind only knows itself as that individual. Poor me. You're not a poor me. Ego mind invents unfairness, inequality, racism, communism, sectarianism. Ego mind makes up all things that identities create division. Ego mind makes up boundaries. But ego mind gets angry at itself because ego mind has put itself into a position of being bound. You understand this? It's very, very simple. Those are you, innocent, not knowing anything, just wow, I'm alive. I can't believe it, you know? And you have moments of revelations like this when you get off the airplane at your holiday destination. You go, wow, paradise, it's wonderful. But your whole life should be like that. Ego mind can nip at the back. Let it nip. Yeah. You're single. Whatever. You'll never get married. Whatever. That's the mastery of the sages. They chose to ignore. They don't ignore a dog running in front of a car. They go and save it. They don't ignore the physical things. They ignore the thoughts that keep them separate from the world that they are. There's you coming off this holiday plane. And there's ego mind fighting, dueling with itself. And it's out here, but ever so slowly it makes its way in. And it lives here in the head. And it replicates the head. So when you get off the plane, the real you goes, the real me is here. It's beautiful. It's paradise. And very quickly ego says, yeah, but what if it rains? What's the forecast? What if the bus doesn't get you to the hotel? What if you crash on that hilly rocks that take you to that 5-star hotel? What if you get your handbag stolen? What if you get your... it's not so nice anymore, isn't it? It's a coming and going sensation. No one is exempt from ego. But the idea of meditation is just to have that vacation without it. Yeah, let it come. See? Okay, here I go. Just going to do it. I'm just going to be in the present moment. And then ego comes in with a scratching eyebrow. Okay. Go on. What to do? Who said that? Boring, isn't it? Okay, you don't fight it off. Do not fight ego off. Do not allow it to get itself agitated. Then true meditation can last 10 seconds. 10 seconds of simply the head moving on its own. No contact with ego. And you think 10 seconds. It's useless. Buddha did it for 10 years. I've got so much to go. That 10 seconds was the same experience as Buddha. The same total whole experience as Buddha. When you accept it, that whatever happens, I am Buddha. Yes, ego mind still engulfs, but that root core has been reborn. Buddha has been reborn. I've tasted it. I am it. Now everything that grows from it can be seen and witnessed, that whatever grows from this state of presence can be removed. There you go. I don't know who speaks where these words come from. I have no plan, no organized way, no idea, no expectation. You know what? Life is passing, and life is beautiful when it passes. And there's no one stopping it passing. There's no one attaching to it passing. There's no one associating with it passing. There's no one giving it consent or non-consent. In fact, the happening and the non-happening are the same. They are simultaneously appearing as that present moment, all that exists. Let's keep it short. Namaste.